Right. Hello and good morning and welcome to everyone that has come today. Um, First of all, I would like to thank our two symposium secretaries, Chris and Sam, along with Janine, for organising this incredible event. Over the past few months, a lot of hard work has been put into this day and it has not gone unrecognised. Alongside this, I would like to thank all six of the speakers. I haven't heard any of the talks yet, but I'm sure that they will be amazing and give an insight into the forefront of research in geoscience. All of these talks will be recorded and put online at a later date, specifically on the University of Liverpool Earth Sciences YouTube. So you can watch any of the talks again, or for anyone that could not attend today, they can watch them at a later date. Once again, thank you all for coming to the Herdman Symposium 2022, and I hope that you enjoy the following six talks. I will now pass over to Janine Kavanagh.
Sorry, too many buttons working at the same time. So I'm just going to share my screen. Thank you very much, Aidan, seamlessly passing over to me. Yes, just to follow on from what Aidan was saying, welcome to everybody. We're delighted to have you all here. I'm just going to say a few words just to get us just before our secretaries take over. And just to say that this is a running line of many symposiums that we've had here at Liverpool. And actually through some investigative work, we've realised that this year's symposium is actually the 49th Herdman Symposium. So we're really excited about the programme we've got today, and many congratulations to our two secretaries, Sam and Chris, who've worked so hard to make it as an exciting event as it could be. We've got some interesting statistics on who's in the audience today we thought we'd like to share with you. So in terms of who's attended the symposium before. So if you're coming back, then hello again, great to see you. If you're brand new, then welcome. We hope to see you again in the future. Yeah, we thought it was interesting to look at the most popular names as well. So some interesting statistics there. Although the event is virtual, and there's some difficult things associated with that, there's also some opportunities, and one is the sort of reach of our event. So we've got some maps here which are sort of showing you who's registered to attend today, so across quite wide part of the UK and also going around the world as well. So welcome to everybody. We've got our programme for today. So we've got 3 talks this morning, starting off with our very own Professor Dan Faulkner, followed by a coffee break where we hope to see you in Gathertown. Then we've got Dr. Natasha Dowie from Sheffield Hallam University and Professor Mike Benton just before lunch. And then there's another Zoom link that you need to click on to access the afternoon session, where we'll be starting with Dr. Taya Torvella, and followed by Dr. Paula Kolomeyer. And then we've got our last talk of the day will be Divya Persuad, and we will finish off in Gathertown too. So the Gathertown is a new thing for the Herdman Symposium this year. There will have been some instructions on how to join in the information sent to you beforehand. And we're really excited to see you in there. We think it will be a really nice way to have a bit more of a social interaction during the symposium. So please go in there, and I'll pass over to Sam and Chris, who are going to get us started.
Hiya, thank you to Janine and Aidan for your introductions, and welcome to the Herdman Symposium 2022. Firstly, I'd like to extend huge gratitude to our speakers this year for giving their time to share their research with us and for joining us in this virtual event. We really wanted this symposium to emphasize the impact of geoscience in 2022 and the ways in which geoscience is changing in various fields. So we hope that today provides a flavor of this for everyone's enjoyment. Any and all information regarding today's event can be found in our brochure, which was shared via an email yesterday. You'll find abstracts for all the talks there and a code of conduct for the day, just for the virtual event. As Janine's already said, as housekeeping for the event, there's 2 separate Zoom links, so do make sure to switch over to the other one after lunch, and just make sure kind of your microphones are off and we're respectful for the speakers talking. I want to extend another thank you to the Liverpool Geological Society, with whom the Herdman Society at the university and the Herdman Symposium have had a long-standing relationship. So they've sponsored this year's event and donated some money to make the GatherTown space possible, in lieu of obviously us not having an in-person event this year. And EnviroSolution, which is a Liverpool-based company who have also pledged some support for us. And they're also helping us to support 2 named charities that we've named for this year, one of which I'm closely connected to and one of which Sam is passionate about. The first one is Geology for Global Development, and they champion the role of geology in sustainable development. And it's very much linked to our second speaker, Natasha Dowie's talk, and she's a trustee. So if you want any more information, I'm sure she'd be happy to kind of give you some more information on that. I'll now hand you over to Sam just to give his information on his charity and a little bit more, and then we'll pass over to Dan for our first talk.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, the second charity that we're representing today is DIG UK, which is Diversity in Geoscience. Their aim is to improve equality, diversity, and inclusivity within the UK geosciences by raising awareness of the challenges faced by underrepresented groups. They've done especially amazing work with people with disabilities, providing resources, social and academic support, and also mentoring aimed to help these students successfully navigate geoscience programs. Using donations, they're creating a more accessible, diverse, inclusive, and inclusive geoscience community. There's a link I'll put in the chat, and you pay through PayPal. You must change your nationality to American at the bottom of the page to access the link, because donations are made for a different charity, but you can find me in GatherTown and I'll help you out with that. Talking about GatherTown, we should have emailed you on Friday with a link and a supporting PDF so that we navigate the GatherTown if you're new. I'd recommend everyone to use it for a good chat during the breaks and just to ask the speakers further questions from a personal conversation. But please read and follow the code of conduct before entering. Without further ado, let's get started. So Chris and Dan.